everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my current bag collection, and this is made up of probably mostly contemporary brands, but it does have a couple luxury brands sprinkled throughout. I did do a video on my channel already, I think about a year ago now, so if you're interested I will leave a link in the description box below, and if you have seen that video already, you'll probably notice there's some bags that are missing, and if that is the case, I've likely either consigned them or sold them myself, so they are no longer with me. There is a couple exceptions, so I do have a Matinat backpack that I love to use for work, so that one isn't with me right now, and then I also have a Coach tote that I am pretty sure going to consign, so that is also not with me right now, but otherwise everything else is here. I'm going to not really do any particular brand order. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try basically going smallest to largest, but the smallest being clutches. I'm not going to go any smaller, so like no wristlets or anything like that, and I'm going to go all the way to large pieces. I don't have any like really fancy luggage or anything, but any of those like larger duffel bags and those things I won't be including as well. So to start off, this is a really nice black leather envelope styled clutch that I got off of Etsy, and there's no major markings on it at all. It's just very simplistic magnetic closure, and it's just the microfiber suede interior. Just a really good piece to always have in your collection. I haven't used it too many times, but it's always good as an option for more of a formal event. I have two clutches from Coach. These are like the fold over flat clutches. So I have this one in this beautiful black smooth leather. I really love this. It has really nice tea roses on it. It has some suede detailing as well, and then lots of rivets and other florals that are embossed and debossed in the leather. Inside is also leather, and then it has just the zip compartment. I have the strap in here, but it has card slots and a slip at the back as well, but this fits my phone and a couple other items that I would need. So this is a really good piece for going out or events. And this is the other clutch that I have. So this one is in a pebbled leather finish, but it also has tea roses and studs as well. I just love this. It's just really good. It has the back slip pocket, and again, just like the other one, it folds open. It's leather on the inside as well, and it has card slots, another slot there, zipper compartment, all of that. So the exact same model, however, it does look quite different with all the detailings on that. So there's that. Now I have two Madison 16s as well. So I have this one in this light gray. It's in three different leather finishes. So it's this really nice suede. It's smooth leather on the front and back, and then on the edge it's a pebbled leather. So it just looks like that, gunmetal hardware, and as usual it is the microfiber interior, and it just has not that much space. So this is a very much a mini bag for me, but it just does fit my phone. It fits just the bare essentials that I would need for, let's say, an event or just going out for coffee or something. So I have that, and then I also have it in the quilted black leather. So this is the, again, Madison 16, so it's smaller than the 18, which is a lot of the smaller pillow Madison sizes, but I absolutely love this, and I liked the simplicity of the quilting on this. I thought it looked really elegant. And yeah, it just has the back pocket there, and then of course it's a microfiber inside. It's identical to it, and I actually did solve, because if you have seen other videos on my channel on this bag, I realized how I could make this a lot easier to close. If you pack all of the card slots on the inside, it then allows you to close it. So unfortunately I didn't figure that out until later, so now it does have a little bit of scratches on the closure, but I still absolutely love this bag and highly recommend it if you can find it on the resale market. Next, I have this Louis Vuitton makeup pouch. It's not actually a bag, but I've added a strap to it to make it a crossbody. This is one of my most used bags for this year, and I absolutely adore it. This bag I haven't shown on my channel yet. I got it actually a while ago. This is a really small bag from Longchamp. I can't remember the name of the bag, so I will leave that in the description if you're interested. But it's just this plain black leather, and it has just their logoing there. It's a very long non-adjustable strap, but there's ways you can just tie a knot and make it shorter, and then it just has gold and hardware, and there's nothing much to say. It's a cloth interior, it has one back pocket, and otherwise it's just an open small bag like that. Very, very small and compact, but a very cute bag. I actually am considering letting this go just because I have barely used this at all, and I think it's just a little bit too small for me, especially in terms of like how casual it is. So it's not really that I'm going to events with it, and I just find myself grabbing other bags, so this may be leaving my collection. Next, I have the Rambler 16, I believe. I actually haven't used this too many times either. I love it, however, it's made me realize, I guess it's a good learning point, that I am not the biggest fan of color blocking to this extent where there's like 4 different colors. But really the main reason why I don't carry it is the strap is just too long for me. I know you can technically adjust it with these holes, but the look of it, when you even do one hole down on either side, it just makes it look weird. I don't really like the look of it. So unfortunately, unless I'm wearing something really bulky on top, this I find lies a little bit too low when I even crossbody it. So there's that. But otherwise, it's a beautiful bag. It just has a turn lock closure. I have it stuffed. It has a leather interior. It's a 1941 piece, and it is wonderful. But unfortunately, I just find it just doesn't lie on me how I would like it to. Then I have the Parker 18. This is an older bag that I absolutely love. This is the perfect bag for, you know, going out in evenings. I've also taken this with me on multiple trips. Fits everything that I would need. It's a nice turn lock closure, and then otherwise it's the microfiber interior. This one definitely has way more room than the Madison 16, so I just find it's the perfect size for me. Next, I did a video on this, but this is the Chloe belt bag. Here, this is my only belt bag that I have in my collection, which I still don't use that much, but I definitely liked the look of this, and if you want more information, I will also link the video down below. I also have a video on my channel for this. This is the Longchamp Energy pouch, and this is really awesome. I actually use this as a catch-all whenever I go to work, and it's great because then if I'm going out for lunch or just going out to grab something, I just keep all of like my essentials in this bag, and then I can just put it over my shoulder and go out, and I don't actually have to take my whole work tote with me. So I've been loving this, and I've actually used this a lot since I've gotten it. This is the Pollen Numero Set Mini in the chalk color. I have done many videos on this bag, so there's really no explanation needed, but I do really like the style of this bag. And then this is my Fendi Fab, which I absolutely love. This is definitely my go-to black bag with gold hardware. It's beautiful. I do find that this is a little bit more dressier, so on a very casual day, I don't normally grab this. Definitely leave this for a little bit more formal occasions, like dinners or something like that, but I absolutely love this. This is like my go-to bag for those sorts of occasions like dinners and other events. It's just a really great piece. It fits everything that I need. It's really easy to use, and it's a style that I really like, so there is that. I have my Prada pouch right here. This is definitely one of my most used bags since I've purchased it a couple years ago. It is fantastic. Next is another bag that I use a lot. This is the Pollen Berry in the taupe color, and this is also a fantastic bag. It is definitely one of my most used bags for this year, and also in general, I think I'll get a lot more use out of this in the future. This is a Coach outlet bag, actually. I got this, I don't know, about 10 years ago now, and this is my go-to travel bag, actually. It's just, you know, there's no really major branding at all, like actually none on the outside. It's just a nice turn lock. It has this really pretty interior satin color, but it's huge. It fits everything that I need when I'm traveling. It's not too heavy either, and it's just, it goes with so many different outfits. I did actually end up cutting the original strap because it felt a little bit too long for me, and there was just no room for even making additional holes anymore. And I actually just purchased this strap separately and attached it, and so now it just lies perfectly how I like it on my body. So hopefully I will do a couple more trips where I can actually bring this out, because I do rarely use this locally, but it's just definitely, for some reason, just my go-to travel bag. I have this beautiful crackled leather Coach bag. This is, I believe, the Rhyder, and I think it's the 24. I can't quite remember, but this one has kind of metal hardware, and it's just such a pretty bag. This is a lot like one of their more recent styles, which I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called suddenly, but it's the very, you know, common barrel styled satchel bag, and it just has so many different rivets and detailings on this. It's a beautiful bag with some sentimental meaning behind it. Next, I have this Burberry pouch. This is also another pouch that I've transformed into a crossbody bag, and I've actually gotten quite a bit of use out of this. A great bag. It is definitely bigger than the Prada one, so if you need additional room, this is a great option, and it does still currently come in the black version as well, so always a good option if you're interested in this style. Next, I have this Michael Kors, I think it's called the Mercer bag. It's the accordion style, and this one has the 3 different leather finishes. It has this pebbled leather, and it has this faux kind of snakeskin leather, and then a smooth leather here. So this is a really wonderful bag. I've had compliments on this as well. I just don't bring this out, and I realize I don't seem to wear this color. It's a beautiful color. It's like a deep burgundy, but I just don't tend to use this very much. So it's not leaving my collection, but definitely one that hopefully I will use a little bit more. And then finally, my last bag out of all of my smaller sized bags, and they're going to starting to get bigger. This is the Phillip Mini Pashli. I got this a number of years ago. I think I purchased this around 2015 or so. This is in the color Storm, and it's just such a nice neutral bag. It's like a bluish gray with silver hardware, and it's just a really great bag. Very well made, durable, and recommend. It's still a bag that is made today, so you can definitely grab this as well. So starting to get a little bit bigger, this is the Coach Rogue 25. I've had this for many years. This is actually the 3rd generation, so it has no leather on the bottom with the feet, but this is just the very classic black pebble leather with the, I think it's goldenrod, but it's a suede interior and the zips there. This is a fantastic bag, very cute. And yeah, I just really adore this. I really adore the Rogue style for sure. Next, I have the Marc Jacobs tote. I don't recall what the actual name is, unfortunately, but this is a very nice bag. It's quite heavy actually, but I love the rolled handles. It's a very kind of business style formal bag. I have used this a couple times for work, but unfortunately it mostly sits on the shelf. But this is definitely one, again, that I don't want to let go of at this point. But it has lots of room, so it definitely fits a good amount of stuff. It has this nice lock in the front, which is actually a magnet, so it's actually a pocket there. But yeah, this is my only Marc Jacobs bag that I have anymore. This is the Longchamp Le Pliage tote. This is part of one of the collection pieces from the collection line. A number of years ago, this is my oldest Longchamp that I have. It's a small size tote, and it's just wonderful. I like the detailings on it. There's no button on the back, but otherwise it's smooth leather with the gunmetal hardware. It's a small zipper there. And this one I actually do keep an insert in just because without it, it is really floppy, more floppy than the nylon versions. This is a coated canvas piece, and it's just been such a good bag. I use it all the time, and it's just fantastic. So I really love this. Then my other Longchamp tote that I have now, this is another collection piece I got, I think, earlier this year, and it's been one of my most used bags this year as well, especially for work, and it's just a great piece. I love it. It has, you know, the tonal same colored leather with the nylon on it, with the cute logo and the France flag. And yeah, silver hardware, fantastic bag, lightweight, and fits everything that I need for work. It's also a little bit bigger than the old size small tote, which I find interesting, so there's that. I have this leather Hobo tote from Liebeskind, Berlin. I've had this for so many years, and this is my only kind of Hobo style. It's wonderful. It's really nice leather on it with these kind of pink detailings just with the coating on the edge. It's really nice. It fits everything that I need on the inside. It's like a lighter suede microfiber interior, so it's really nice and easy to find things. It's actually not just like a black hole, which I really like. But this is great. It's so easy to grab and go. So this bag I actually use a lot for work as well, just on more casual days. Okay, next I have my Longchamp Le Foulonné tote. This is in the beautiful brown color. I think it's called, I want to say it's called caramel, but now I'm forgetting. But this is wonderful. Again, I also use this a lot for work. And other instances as well, when I just need to carry a little bit more items. This is just a really fantastic tote, and I do highly recommend it if you like the style. I find it really simplistic, but with minimal branding as well. So this is just a really nice bag, and it has worn really well. Like, it looks basically brand new. This is a bag that I also haven't shown on my channel yet, but this is an older Rogue. This is a Rogue, I want to say 30 or 31. I get confused with those sizes, but it's in this beautiful smooth leather. I just have the claw shot on it. I've taken the hang tag off, but yeah, it just looks like this. It's wonderful. I've used this for work as well, but my favorite part of it is actually the interior. It's this beautiful leather interior with these floral bows. It's so cute, and I just love that extra pop of color. This isn't black. This is actually a really deep green color, so I just think it's so nice, and I just love the detailings on this. Second last, I have this Saint Laurent tote. I got this at the very beginning of 2022, and I used it especially during the nice warmer months in the summer, and it was really great. So I love the look of this. Really well made, and I got a really great deal off of Essence. I've noticed that Essence doesn't seem to be selling Saint Laurent handbags anymore, so I thought that was interesting. But when they did still sell the bags, I got a really great deal on this, and I'm really happy that I got it. It's not too big, not too small for me as a tote, and also though just the way it's structured, it definitely has a ton of room on the inside. So I've been loving using this. Unfortunately not in the colder weather, but definitely in the warmer weather. All right, and my final bag is the Kate Spade Chelsea tote. So I've done multiple videos of this bag on my channel. This is my largest tote bag. I do actually use this for traveling as well, so it's in a sense sort of luggage as well for me. But this has just been so great for both traveling and for work, so highly recommend. I will leave videos that I've done in the description box for any of these bags if you're interested. So if you have any other questions or want some more information, I will leave those down below if you'd like to check those out. But yeah, this is my final bag. So I haven't counted how many bags that I have altogether. I mean, it's definitely not a small amount, but it's not by far the biggest. I do really try to use all of my bags though, and I just love them. If they don't work for me, I do end up trying to sell them or passing them on to someone else who will get good use out of them. So I imagine maybe some of these bags will be leaving in my collection in the future, but for now that is what I have. If there's any bags that you would like me to do additional videos on, if you're interested, let me know. I'd be happy to kind of add that on my list, my to-do list for filming. But aside from that, that is all. So yeah, I really appreciate all of you watching my videos and subscribing especially. I really appreciate that. It helps me out. I'm trying to maybe reach 1,000 subscribers for 2023. That is definitely a goal of mine. I know I need to definitely stay more consistent in the video uploads, which I am trying. So we will see what 2023 holds in store for me. But aside from that, I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope you are enjoying the holiday season, and I really hope that you all have a great New Year's. So with that, I will talk to you in the next video.